the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running.
Oh, sorry. I had been talking to myself. Welcome again, everyone. Welcome. Now, let's get into this. So, the thing is, let's start with these two couple over here before we go more deep inside. So, I got news today. Yes. Okay, we're gonna start with Todd and Julia. Now, Todd and Julia have been found guilty of fraud, and not only fraud, actually also something about their tax. They have not been doing their tax here, and this is the thing. It was said that is it around 2018 they actually tried to commit a community, what is it called, a community bank fraud, and they actually had to address this to their audience. And I do understand that a lot of people were disappointed in the news that actually came out. Now I'm gonna say this in my opinion. See, I think committing a bank fraud is a serious case, and I hope that they both settle this. But it is also an embarrassment to come out for this topic to be out here. And another thing, the tax topic also tax. I think they said tax fraud as well, or something. This is what is going on. They said they try to take a bank loan of 30 million dollars from the bank. Damn. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Now let's go to our next segment here. Now this particular one is with J Lo's Father's Day video. I wanted to talk about this because I think she and Ben Affleck, they look very good together. They look great, and I enjoy both of their energy. So
this is the best time of my life. I love my career, but nothing is more fulfilling to me than being able to build a family with someone who I love deeply and who is just as dedicated to family and to each other as we can be. And I'm feeling incredibly blessed.
they are so beautiful together. I love this couple. I love what they're giving. I love the fact that they sometimes do not show themselves so much in the outside. And I love the way they keep their relationship private, because this is the thing. A lot of people be wanting to know too much. A lot of people want to know too much. And I love the way it's a little bit secretive, but at the same time they give us a little bit of a peek on what is happening in their relationship. And I think they look great together. They look good together. Ben looks very happy. J-Lo looks very happy as well. And I'm gonna just say I'm happy for the both of them. Now we're gonna go on to our next topic. Now the next topic over here is quite a very it's about I don't know if you guys know the X Factor star is a singer, and his name is Tom Mans. He actually lost his girlfriend, and he actually had to made a post today in his Instagram showing the girlfriend their child. You can see the photo out here. It is a sad day, and she actually died on their wedding day. It is very heartbreaking. I hope he's okay. The media is saying he's like literally losing his mind. I hope he can cope with this situation, because what I'm hearing is he's totally completely broken while trying to process everything. And I understand that it's not easy, and it's not a good thing when you lose somebody in that manner, or when you lose someone in that way. It is not, it is not nice, it is not good, it is not something that anybody, or anybody at all, should be actually, you understand, going through. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Now, I hope that, I'm sending prayers. I hope that he's I hope that he is able to cope with this. I hope that he is able to manage this particular situation, because it is not easy. And I hope that he gets better, because this can actually make somebody, you can literally fall sick due to issues like this. And I hope that he's strong enough, because I noticed there was a child. That means there's a child, he shares a child with his um with his ex fiance. And it is a sad day to actually have this kind of thing happen. It is very sad. There is nothing funny about, there is nothing like that could be said at this point. There's nothing. And I'm just gonna say this: I wish him the best of luck, I wish his family the best of luck, I wish him strength. And I hope that he um, comes out from this, and he does better for both him and his child. Now we're gonna move to our next topic. So the next topic here, we're gonna be talking about our favorite, you know, um, Thor. You know, we're gonna be talking about him today. So Chris Hemsworth had a lot to say in his interview with MCU, and he was talking about uh, if maybe this is his last round. It could be his final role in Thor, and this is Thor, Thor Love and Thunder. So he could be his last acting as Thor, and he thanked the team, he thanked his fans, and he said he actually talked about growing with um with this role that he has been given as Thor, growing with the character, improving, and all of that. You know what, I'm gonna say, I like the way he handles things, and I love every time I see him in a movie. He always takes his roles uh, very seriously, and he makes it fun as well. He's a funny guy. He gives you that I'm a chill guy, I'm a layback kind of guy. I think I hope that they bring him back in the next Thor movie, because I think he has been acting this role for so long. He knows what the role needs, he knows how to act it perfectly. I'm not saying that other people couldn't act it as well, but I think um we've been used to him being tall for a long time. I'm just gonna say it. We have been used to seeing him as Thor, and we are all gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him as Thor if he doesn't come back in the next MCU Thor movie. Now we're gonna move on to the more this issue that have been going on with Logan Paul and The Rock. Now Logan Paul had an interview, the last days, is it last 2 or 3 days ago. And um Logan talked about him and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and how the relationship was cut off. And this is what I have to say. All I have to say is I totally understand where Dwayne is coming from. If he doesn't want to have contact with Logan, I totally understand it. And the fact that Logan had that incident in Japan where he actually went to the suicide forest, like he should have known there is a line that you don't cross. And him crossing that line did not do any better. It did not make anything better. And a lot of people had issues with, with that particular what he did going into that forest, because a lot of people lost their life there. And he actually said something in the interview. He talked about, he understood where the rock was coming from. But I am a little bit confused. If you have not been in touch for a long time, I understand. But another thing he said that was interesting was, he said he was disappointed in the rock. There is nothing to be disappointed in. The rock doesn't owe anybody anything. I'm just gonna say it. He doesn't owe anybody anything. So with that being said, I'm gonna play this particular small clip that I had. You can hear his voice. The video is not there. I took away the video. I just added the audio and some photo clips that I made. So we're gonna go into this, and you can hear what he said in the interview, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts and statement. Let's go.
Different, but in parallel, I believe I'll build a multifaceted career.
You have to start it from the start. Okay.
You ever had a hero disappoint you, like someone who you thought was going to be cool? Can you say who that was?
The Rock.
The Rock, really?
Yeah.
Why was he disappointing? Because I remember me and you talking about The Rock actually on the podcast. How you used to idolize the fact that he'd conquered so many different forms of entertainment, and that you wanted to sort of replicate that in your own style. He's a big hero.
I've never told this story.
Well, fantastic. I mean, you've already said The Rock, mate. Come on.
I know.
Justify it.
All right, I'll give you some alpha. Fuck, man. All right. I love you, Jordy. I loved Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Mm-hmm. He's the best.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Exactly.
He's so likable, works hard, motivational. His energy is contagious.
Mm-hmm. He's always on jets.
He's always on jets.
We love a jet.
Yeah, and he in a weird way, there's no blueprint to the shit that I'm doing, but in a weird way, he made a blueprint for something that wasn't a career path that did not exist yet.
He could do it all.
Yeah. And in the same way, I kind of want to do something like that. It'll look vastly different, but, in parallel, I believe I'll build a multifaceted career in the same way Dwayne The Rock Johnson has. Anyway.
They look at where The Rock is now. When The Rock was your age, he didn't have two pennies to rub together, and he was a nobody. So you're already way ahead of where he was. He was a struggling wrestler. I think he flunked out of the NFL, didn't make it.
And again, if you're laughing at that, like, you're a fucking loser. It's like, I've proven time and time again that nothing's impossible, and I'm going to continue doing that. Mm-hmm. And everyone should believe that and go do the shit you want to do in life. Okay. We made a couple of videos together, me and Dwayne, back in the day when I was making Instagram Vine sketches. And great guy in real life. I was scared to meet him because I was like, is he going to be one of those people who I meet and I fall out of love with my idea of him? Mm-hmm. And no, sweetheart. Gave me the time of day, had a nice conversation. It was awesome. Made like 3 or 4 videos on separate occasions that all went like crazy viral. Like I would consider him like maybe not like a friend, but definitely like an acquaintance, like very friendly with each other. Like me and Dwayne, what's up? I don't know if I can tell this story.
I know you really don't want to say it because of how much you like him or whatever, but come on, Logan, tell the truth.
This was one of the saddest moments of my life. What I'm about to say. After Japan happened, obviously found myself in a hole, rightfully so, that I had never been in before. Mm-hmm. Extremely low mentally. And I got a call from my publicist, who also repped Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. And she's like, hey, Dwayne has asked that you remove every picture and video that you've done with him. And maybe in the future, you know, the relationship can be reconciled. But for now, he basically wants nothing to do with you, which I also understood. I get it. You know, I made a grotesque error, and he has had things happen in his life where, like a lot of people, that incident affected him in vastly different,
in a personal way. I get you.
So I understood it, and that was the other part. I was like, fuck.
Okay, we're gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it there. You can go watch this podcast and listen to the rest of it. Now, I find it interesting, and I do understand where it's coming from, but I think normally people should do research. Especially, you don't want to go to a particular space where you know people take their lives in that particular place, and you just make a video. I think it's just common sense not to do something like that. You don't need anybody to tell you not to do that. It's just common sense not to do something like that. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna say this. Thank you all for being here. Please like. Yeah, you see that thumbnail, you see that video over there. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. From now henceforth, I will be focusing more on giving you more stories. At least every day I will be actually here giving you at least more stories. So I will be here and I will give you more stories. Hold on. I will be here to give you more celebrity stories, at least every day, daily celebrity stories, and what is happening and all the news when it comes to even the movie industry. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this: like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye. Have a great day, people.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.